It's really interesting that you say you kind of started with your own neighborhood gentrifying a little, and I think for many people they see a neighborhood shifting or changing and they see a lot of maybe new restaurants and shops coming in and they think that's just a positive thing, and of course there are many positive aspects to that. What do you think most people don't quite get about the complexity of gentrification?
I think a lot of it, right, because there are some positives. And it's more than just looking at a community and seeing it and as it's deficient, right? You don't just go into low-income communities and say there's all these needs, right? There was already, in many cases, this isn't true everywhere, but in many cases there's already a vibrant business community there, small mom and pop shops. There's already a vibrant culture in many cases. There's usually also an underground economy that operates. And so while it may be beneficial in some ways, right, because you do see these new restaurants, you are seeing beautification efforts, you may be seeing increased garbage collection and what have you. The issue then becomes is that, well, the community that was already there may have started making these changes initially, right, and so they've already pushed to have greater garbage collection, they've already pushed to have beautification efforts, they've already pushed to get more small business loans into the community, and then once that starts, right, operating under the surface, then you have external developers coming in or local politicians coming in and then saying, oh, now we can remarket this community because it's already beginning to appear as a safer space for others to come into, and now we can increase our tax base for the city, right? And so the community that was already there, that was working towards getting all of these added gains, is now getting dispersed to other communities that don't have this, right? So you have a loss of network ties, you have a loss of social ties. There may have been an underground economy, right? This is what Martine Sanchez-Jankowski found in Cracks, was that there's this underground economy where people can go to the local bodega and say, hey, I can't get a bank account, but I can cash my check at the grocery store. Or I can have a line of credit at the grocery store that's not through a major credit card company. And now I've been displaced 3 neighborhoods over. That store may have closed, or it's more difficult for me to get there. So there really is this loss of social ties that occurs that I think people don't always recognize.